We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Well-Hatted Cinema Club. Whee!
Blessings,
Yay.
blessings.
I'm Eric, as always, here joined by my incredibly handsome co-host. We got Brian and Micah. Give it up for these guys, man. Wow.
Here we are.
Wow.
Yeah,
We're episode something in the 20s now. We're legal. We're drinking. It's a good
Yeah.
time.
Hell yeah.
We got another great episode for you guys. We're back with our movie news roundup, as always, talking about what's coming out in the week. We got Brian's movie pick of the week, which he didn't have last week for us. So
I had to throw it in there.
yeah, after much deliberation, we found something. It was definitely something that we all watched. And then Micah's got a game for us this week. So
Yeah, I do.
Jam-packed
All right.
episode. We got a hard stop at 8, so we're going to try and get this all done at hour 45. So let's get right to it. Let's go around the horn and talk about what we've been watching, reading, consuming, as always. Micah, I'll kick it over to you if you're ready, brother. What you been consuming?
I saw The Roses in theaters Monday, I think. And that's the Olivia Colman, Benedict Cumberbatch, like, marriage divorce comedy.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I mean,
Let's
something
go.
about those British people, man.
Yeah.
Especially Olivia Colman is just so funny. And it's a remake of an adaptation from a book, and I had not engaged with any, and I'm happy I didn't, because it was less about the divorce than I expected. Like, part of the comedy is just they just like keep trying to make it work, but it's so funny. And by the time you ramp up to what you see in the trailers, like, you've been crying, laughing, like, the whole movie. But it was me and, like, 4 other old people. So it was a little weird to try and laugh at some of the stuff. Like, they would laugh at stuff and be like, oh, is that, like, an old people joke? And then I was, like, trying to stifle my laughter because it's like, that shit would echo. So I think that already out of theaters, no one saw it. Tough. Maybe it'll go better overseas. But I also watched, if my profile ever loads, man. I saw Jaws in theaters for the first time.
Let's go.
That was awesome. Yeah, Spielberg's really Himothy. I mean,
Yeah.
that is the
Was
stuff
he
he was doing.
27 when he made that too?
Younger
Okay,
dog,
like,
I think. Yeah, and he
That's
was
crazy.
like, he had a little message. He was like, yeah, I'd never really filmed underwater or on a boat or with this many people or anything like that. And he was like, it went so bad. I really didn't think they'd ever let me make another movie. And he's like, and the rest is history. He's like,
Yeah.
goated.
Dude.
I mean, you could really see he had the sauce from like day one.
That's so funny. Just a quick note, I'll let you go past. I remember I took Riley to watch, I think it was F1, a
Yeah.
couple weeks back in theaters, and the trailer for the re-release for Jaws came out, and it pops up, and it goes like, from Steven Spielberg, and she like hits me on the chest, and she's just like, this guy just keeps making movies, huh? I was like, yeah, he sure does.
Yeah, he sure does.
So shout out Riley, man. She hasn't seen
That's
it, so
fun.
that's on our movie list.
I mean,
But
I bet in
anyway.
theaters it was crazy. I did watch it on Peacock because they did the 4K
Yeah.
release, which was pretty cool.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful movie, and the old man on the boat kills me. He's just like grumbling the craziest shit you ever heard. He's like, "You've never caught a bigger fish than me
Yeah.
and my old honey."
Or-
But it was genuinely scary. Like, I was like, "Yo, this is terrifying." Yeah.
Yeah.
He really, and he's never really went back to horror, which
No, not really.
he was like, did it. Best horror
just
there
to
is.
do it.
Invented the blockbuster. On to the next thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's how he does.
What about you, Brian? What have you been watching?
So I did take a little break from James Bond. I think the taste of Thunderball in my mouth like ruined it for me. But I'm gonna get back into it this weekend. I got some on the docket. I'm gonna bang some out. So I only really watched 2 new movies besides our movie of the week, which from what I'm hearing from you guys, you didn't seem to like.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
So I watched 2 of varying degree of quality. We'll start with the high. Last night I threw on Wind River because someone was talking about
Oh,
it
yeah.
again.
Ooh.
I put it in my top 10 of the 21st century, and I stand by it. I think it's one of the more important movies out there. I think people should watch it. Talks all about like the missing women's cases in the reservations. It's one of those movies that leaves you. There's a scene where you finally see what happened. Really leaves like a pit in your chest. It's just gross. Makes you feel icky. But it's super well done. Super like I think it's fantastic. It's one I would argue maybe the best out of the Frontier trilogy, Hell or High Water, Sicario, or Wind River. But they're all great.
Yeah.
But then on a less good note, I watched the I Know What You Did Last Summer reboot remake.
Why?
How is that?
Well, Carly got to pick the movie, and she's particularly fond of the 1997. And let me tell you, really makes you yearn for that era. Holy shit! What a fucking dumpster fire! There's one. Let's talk right off the rip. They every now and then they show flashes of the old movie, like when because Sarah Michelle Gellar, Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt all reprise their role. Although Sarah Michelle Gellar is a ghost, that was weird. They show clips of the old movie, which makes you kind of think like, wow, movies used to look, like movies.
Yeah.
Whenever they show that, the color grading, all that. But I don't know, man. I don't really know what else to say to this movie except there's nothing interesting about it. Like absolutely nothing interesting at all. The only time I laughed was they made a Nicole Kidman AMC joke at the beginning. That was kind of funny.
That is funny.
Was it their fault that the guy died at the beginning? I would argue no. I think they decided not to go to the police. That was their mistake. I think they could have gotten away with it. The guy was just in the road, being like, "We're never gonna die." Guy goes, "Oh," swerves and hits the wall, and then they're like, he falls, and then they're like, "We can't tell anyone. We're not supposed to be out here." I'm like, I think you could. It would have been okay. No, it doesn't make any sense. There's a big reveal at the end of who is helping the killer. That makes no fucking sense. Do you care? Do you care if I spoil it?
No.
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 Spoiler alert. Going in. Spoiler alert.
There are two characters that at the climax get hurt by weapons in two different ways in a pretty dramatic fashion, and then fall into the ocean out in the middle of nowhere, and neither of them die. They both wash up on the beach fine. I don't know how. I'm perplexed.
They're the ones helping the killer?
No, the killer is one. One of the killers is one, and then one of the main characters, the victims, I thought they killed her. I'm like, whoa, only one girl left. No, she lived. She's fine. She shows up later, hospital. I'm like, bullshit. I don't know how you survived.
No one was helping the killer?
There was. Freddie Prinze Jr. is helping the killer.
Oh, okay.
There's two people.
I thought that's what you were revealing.
Freddie.
No. He literally at one point goes I'm like, why though? Because Kyle and I are watching. I'm like, why? And he's like, she came to me and I know what it's like to get fucked over by my friends. I'm like, so you became a murderer? I don't know. Listen.
Now you're a criminal. Now that initial guilt.
It's not very good. Don't bother.
No, it sounds pretty bad.
That's what I'd say. Nothing about it. None of the kills were interesting. Nothing.
I heard there was a lot of like fun Jinsey dialogue, you know? Like,
oh my god, that one actually. If you look at my review, I said I dropped it another half a star because the end edit. They're like, so you're saying this whole thing could have been avoided if just men went to therapy, and then they do like this whole like back and forth. Like it was the stabbing in the neck for me. Like there's a whole dialogue at the end that goes on way longer than you'd like. Where they're like, should we be like, oh my god, like I can't even do it all, but they have a million of those like. They don't do six. They don't do that one.
How many times were you stabbed? I don't know, 6 or 7 times.
My favorite one is they go. She gets a note that says, "I know what you did last summer," and they go like, "Well, what do you think of me?" So they're like, "Didn't the last person get a note just like that?" I don't know if those are related. Really?
Yeah.
It's the same town and everything.
Same town, same person. And they're like, she was chased by a guy dressed as a fisherman hook. That's just like the other guy. We don't know if those are related.
Yeah.
What?
Always need that guy. Deny.
Deny.
What about you, Eric? What have you been watching?
Yeah, please move on. Those things are terrible. Eric, all you, buddy.
Yeah, not too much to report on my end. I think football got a hold of me this weekend. Continuing on with The Perfect Storm. David and I have started watching the latest season of Rick and Morty.
Oh.
I don't know if you watched it, Brian. I don't think that's your cup of tea, Micah.
I haven't caught up
I
yet.
did watch it, yeah.
Oh, you did watch it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm already so invested. I don't know if I can, not going to go quite full big mouth completion like David, but I'm hanging in there.
Yeah. But other things to report, I guess for me, Riley and I started a shared notes app where we have our movie list that we want to watch together. And oh man, I'm really putting her on blast here between
Let's hear it.
I'll just read off some of these in order. Honora, and try and guess which one's me and which one's her. Honora, F1, Black Swan, Oppenheimer, Freaky Friday, Freakier Friday,
Okay.
Imitation Game, Wicked 2, The
There's
Long
Eric.
Walk.
There's that.
Okay, I'm not even gonna keep going. We got a lot of good stuff in here. I gotta be very open. I gotta be a little more open-minded to some of this stuff in here. But we'll keep it rolling.
Yeah.
West Side Story, Back to the Future. I gotta add Jaws to this as well.
Classic.
But
There you go. Yeah.
lots of classic, lots of new, lots of good stuff. But anything else we want to jump on before we hop into our movie news roundup?
I know.
No, let's get it.
No,
let's
I'm
get
good,
it.
man. I already talked about it all. I know what you did last summer for long enough. Let's jump in.
All right. I think these first two things are things we didn't cover last week.
Yeah. So Brian, are these you?
No, I don't think I wrote those down.
Oh, I wrote these in.
Yeah,
from last
please
week.
Go ahead.
So first thing off the top, Academy or 2025's or 2024's animated movie of the year winner Flows director has a new animated film coming out titled Limbo. It releases in 2028. The script is being written and animation's also being worked
There's
on right now.
dialogue.
And the big thing is they're gonna have dialogue in this one.
Uh-oh.
I want to know your guys' thoughts. I never watched Flow.
I did.
Hand up. I was team Wild Robot. But-
It's one of those movies I like less the more I sit on it.
Yeah.
When I watched it initially, I was like, "Oh, this is cool." Now I'm kind of like, "How the fuck did that win Best Animated Picture?"
Y'all know I'm anti-Flo. I had to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
it twice because the first time, as my mom would put it, Flo watched me. I was like, I thought it was a screensaver. I was like, when's the movie start?
It is
But,
like an iTunes visualizer, man.
I mean, it was a guy in his basement and like a whole fucking petting zoo of animals. But I am curious if they'll let him out of his basement to make this one gets to work with people this time.
I don't think he's ready for dialogue. I think this is gonna be. This has a
The big
potential to
leagues.
be, like this has the potential to be a disaster because I don't know if he's ready for all that. Like I think Flow is impressive, Eric, and I think that's why people liked it. It's like, wow, damn, you really made that in your basement. Good for you. But like, I think I watched it with I watched it with Cam, my roommate. And I'm like, oh, this was a perfectly pleasant, like, no audio version for
Yeah.
like an hour and a half. But then once it won Best Animated Picture and I saw The Wild Robot again, I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
there's just
what
no
were we
way.
doing?
Yeah.
Those movies are on just different like levels.
Sure.
It's an absolutely like a statement, like pro art, pro
Yeah.
creative, just grinding it out. But I mean, the nomination should have been the win. You know, like wow, I did this in my
Yeah,
basement.
Yeah,
and
you got nominated.
Yeah,
That should have been the dub right there. So listen, I have low expectations for it. Whatever he's gonna put out next.
I'll go in with an open mind. I'll probably try and
Yeah.
watch Flow before this movie comes out.
Sure.
Give him some money is what I say. Yeah, give him some money.
I
Give
was
him
gonna
some
say I don't know what the
team.
budget for Flow was. If he
Like
this
12.
guy-
I mean, he did it all himself.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if you
I
can
don't know how to
even
measure it.
his
Yeah.
electricity bill for like 8 straight
his
years.
national grid, whatever there does. The
Yeah, I think he even used like a free animating software. Like so,
yeah, their beer and pizza budget, whatever it was.
how many
down there.
tickets to the petting zoo with microphones? Like I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, real
Well,
creative,
fun.
like
It doesn't make
guerrilla
any
stuff.
sense either. Like I actually like someone who's like explaining to me what happened to Flow. I'm like, there's a flood. The bird ascends to Uguay's realm at one point. I don't.
The animals help
But the
each other.
cat, like, yeah, but there's like a dick animal, like the lemur's cool.
Yeah,
It was like a good
yeah.
movie to like put on.
Yeah.
Like, remember Eric? You remember when we were in college and we used to like play? We'd be like playing Pong or whatever, and we'd play music and we'd put something on the TV
Yeah.
just to like visually.
Like
That's
a
what it
jellyfish or
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
that. It would
If
go
you
great
have, like-
with some music over it. Like,
It might help
Sure.
Stanley with his separation anxiety
Exactly.
if you have a small child
anything
that you need
helps
to put to
Stanley with
bed.
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
But speaking of animation, a little bit more lively and with people talking, K-pop Demon Hunters is already in the works at Sony and Netflix combined. It's officially Netflix's most watched film ever in originals, which like asterisks because Sony sold it to them. But it is a serious best original song contender and maybe best animated movie contender at the
I
Oscars.
need to see this thing. I keep
It's
hearing
very
about it.
much like a Frozen. It's like very much like a
Popular
okay. The
songs.
songs are good. The story's
Yeah.
like
I
uplifting.
haven't seen. I know you watched it, Micah.
yeah. I just need to see what the hype was and like I get it. We still got Zootopia 2 coming out. I wonder what that'll do.
Yeah. This
But-
song, Golden.
I keep
It's
hearing it.
everywhere, bro.
It's everywhere. I heard it playing on Monday Night Football in the stadium,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and funny enough, I think it was Sunday or Monday. This song like ended up on my
Discover Weekly.
Yeah, it ended up in my algorithm, and I listened to it, and I worked out listening to that song, and that shit is fire, dude. Like,
Wait, I mean, in
Kinda
context,
slaps,
it's
man.
even
it
better.
kind
Yeah.
of goes, dude. I was like, ooh, and I need to like, I am gonna watch it at some point, but
I think you could bring in Riley on that. Add it to your list.
yeah, okay,
I think
that's a good call.
A
But, I mean,
four-quadrant movie.
obviously, like a sequel was gonna get made if seeing the success of this movie. I mean, like I haven't watched it, but I've heard enough about it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know this one was kind of in production for a minute, so I'm curious if they'll just fast track it. What the deal is, because they also didn't really market this movie.
No, they didn't
No,
have faith in it, and it just
yeah.
hit. But they put out like a sing-along for like a week. AMC was like, fuck you, Netflix, didn't participate, but it was selling out. They just kept adding showings.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
heard.
the kids love it. I mean, like you said, it's a good song. It's got good songs, and it's like you can show it to your kids, no problem, type stuff.
All right, I'm intrigued. I'll watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And if I like it, I'll watch the second one. I'll tell you, I'll do you one better. The fact it's on Netflix either cost me nothing.
It cost me nothing.
There's the idea. There's the idea.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
I'm trying to think of a segue to that one too. I'm like, speaking of prime time,
speaking of kids, no, I don't know. But
who is Skylar Gazondo?
he's Jimmy in Superman. I was gonna put that in there. All right. So for
Oh.
full context, Robert Pattinson and Skylar Gazondo, Jimmy in Superman,
Gotcha.
will reportedly star in A24's crime drama Primetime, which follows a journalist who takes on the underbelly of crime in a unique way and changes TV forever. And it is reportedly inspired by To Catch a Predator.
Really?
So I can't wait to find out Paul Dano is cast in this movie as
Yeah.
said Predator.
right. He's got this shoe in his like pedophile number 5. Like,
There's like, you just have a face that looks like you touched. That's tough casting, but
I mean, yeah, him and was it
living-
David Dasamashi? I'm gonna mispronounce.
Yeah,
He's
they're like,
all-
this-
he's
something's
the other,
wrong with this guy.
He's the other guy in Prisoners. the other bad
Yeah.
guy. The two of them, they're like, is something wrong with their face? Like, no, man, you seem like a really nice guy, but you just kind of look like a pedophile. Like,
Yeah.
or the guy, who's the guy who played he plays like the BT whatever killer in Mindhunter.
oh
He's
yeah,
been around
yeah.
a little bit. Like he's just like
the
you just got
BTK.
you just got a face that just. You can be
Yeah.
a great guy. I don't know.
You got a face
Good
for
guy.
it, pal.
You got a
great
face.
actor, but
It's
it's like
pedophile.
when I look at your picture, I just get a little unnerved.
I get a little bit creeped
Tired.
out looking at you, and that's great. I wouldn't be thrilled if I found out you were the one that had to like pick up my kids somewhere. I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Ah, these
Right?
these glowing reviews mean nothing to me. I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, our friend who's like studying to be a pediatric urologist, face of an angel. I'd trust that guy with my kids.
Yeah.
Paul Dano's like, I want to be a pediatric urologist. And I was like, my kid's healthy, actually.
Imagine you're a pediatrician. You're like, oh, Dr. Smith, he's the best. You have a glowing recommendation from a trusted friend or like family member. And you're like, great, you bring your kid in. So where's little Timmy? Ooh.
I don't want you calling him that, actually.
Yeah, I don't think I want. I think we're gonna go somewhere else. I don't know how to say this. You creep
Just
me
gonna
out.
rub some dirt on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They'll drop when they drop.
I'm intrigued by that one. I mean, I love a good any type of crime one like that, and if it's supposed to be the Catch a Predator vibe. I mean, those movies when they hit crazy. Kids go
Yeah.
missing. The stakes are up because everyone can feel that. You relate to
Yeah,
that.
relatable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird that there's not like a creative attached, but maybe it's just
That-
like a screenplay they're shopping around.
Could
That
be.
was what I was gonna bring up. Is like I wonder who they'll bring along if this is A24, who they'll attach to this. And another thing on Robert, like obviously there's been a lot of talk about his like upcoming slate of movies. If I'm not mistaken, he's still not nominated for an Oscar, Academy
No.
Award, right? And I mean, this is one of those guys. He's like not necessarily. I mean, he's getting close to 40 now. But
Who, Dano?
No,
Pattinson.
Pattinson, yeah.
I'm kind of waiting for the shoe to drop on that. Like I
Yeah.
feel like we all like really respect Pattinson, who he works with, his work, his slate of movies. I'm just kind of like I don't know when the Academy is going to get on board. With
I think he's
giving it
getting
on,
there.
but
I think
he's still like working through it.
Well, think
but-
about even in the last like 5 years or so. Like you think about like when he was announced as the Batman, a lot of people were like, "The fuck," and then there was some people be like, "No, he actually has got some good stuff in here." And now, less than a decade later, it's pretty universal that people consider him a good actor. So I think it's only a matter of time. before one of these roles gets the award
Gets the
recognition
one.
he deserves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he's like a popcorn guy. That's where he comes from.
Yeah.
But like he's tried out. He had like a little vein after Twilight. He was like, I need to do some real low budget experimental stuff. I don't know if you guys ever seen like High Life. That was like a A24 space movie he did.
No, I don't
Super
think I saw that,
slow, just like a real drama. Like you can't even really tell they're in space except
Yeah.
they're just climbing all these fucking ladders. And he did that. He was like down there for a bit, and then he emerged. He's like, I'll do prestige popcorn, you know, the glazed kettle shit, and like that's working out great. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. What we
yeah.
got next? Speaking of,
Oh my god, this
stuff
is
happening.
crazy. This
Yeah.
is I did not see this coming. The
what's
amount of
what's
money-
coming?
So, The Conjuring Last Rites has the biggest global opening for a horror movie ever at 194 million, beating out It Chapter 1 and 2, I believe were the other two that was high. This is huge. People are flocking to see this movie in theaters. I knew it was popular, man. I didn't think it was this popular. I mean, the reviews are fairly positive, I'd say, but
Yeah.
like the fact that it made this much money is insane. I mean, and they were saying this is a way to kick off, like, end the franchise. Now you think they're like, oh,
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
right?
They're
Yeah.
using it as a jumping off point, clearly.
Yeah.
We
Phase
did the
one.
2 points. I mean, yeah, now they've greenlit a Conjuring prequel movie. I'm assuming, and then
Haven't they
also they have a Conjuring TV show in development at HBO Max, which is also doing the It, like, Return or Welcome to
Yeah,
Derry.
Welcome to Derry. Yeah,
Which I like for HBO Max. Obviously,
Yeah.
we're big fans of the shows that they put on. I assume this is the end for the Warrens.
Yeah, I
oh,
think
I
uh,
do
Vera
like-
Farmiga and Patrick
Wilson.
Wilson.
Past, like,
they're
I
probably
don't
doing
know.
young. You know, you gotta imagine they'll probably
Yeah.
end up doing like a young, like, recasting. Like,
and obviously,
oh,
we still, the three of us, you guys haven't seen it yet. I was talking to, shout out my friend Austin. I was talking to him about this yesterday because he was saying he went this past weekend to watch it. A lot
Yeah.
of people went, like Luke and Annie went and watched it, like opening day. Like a lot of people just went to go see
The
this
people
movie.
that don't go out to the movies. They were like, I'll
it
go.
I mean, I think of people for our generation, like, I think the marketing of, like, this is the last Conjuring movie got to them because we all saw The Conjuring when it came out and we were like, that's insane. But it worked. And he said, like, yeah, I guess it's like the end, but they also kind of set it up in a way where maybe not, like, which maybe
I mean,
that's
yeah.
what the prequel
It's
and the show
interesting.
are going to go into. But
it's interesting because I like obviously saw the first two in theaters. I like The Conjuring. Wasn't not a huge fan of like the extended universe, whatever the other ones. I'm learning this week, just seeing on social media, like these things have a huge following. People swear not just by either the entire Conjuring universe or like just the Warrens. Like they love that, like that whole story. I'm also in a bit of a turf war on TikTok because I keep commenting, obviously, stop filming in theaters on every TikTok I see, and a lot of these young people like will do something about it. They're all getting real testy. I've poked them.
Ryan's fighting one battle after another on TikTok
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, I've seen these TikToks everywhere about these movies on a more like back on like a less than me fighting note.
Yeah.
They swear
Right.
by it. What?
You commenting on the videos. The algorithm's like, this guy clearly loves these. And he wants more.
He wants to consume these more.
Someone I got 3 comments from people, a couple of them like with like moderate followers, being like, "Yo, the scroll button's free, douchebag." Like, I'm like,
What do you... Well, first, the way to address this
I just
is to
stopped
speak up
filming.
in the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. I
you gotta say that to them in person.
It is funny
Because
though.
the internet shame,
Yeah,
they don't have
shame
it.
me.
Real
But no,
life
everyone
shame,
seems
that
to be
shit's
like,
still there.
Everyone seems to be like, oh, like this one's better than the third one. I don't think you hear anyone saying it's better than the first two, but like people seem really sad to hear these characters are going. I've heard someone talking about like watching the whole, like people talking about like I don't know who is excited to watch The Nun or The Nun 2, but they're out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's popular.
And
man.
obviously, like, the profit margins on these things are massive.
Off
Like
the
these
charts,
like these guys are raking in money, so it doesn't surprise me that it's just like, yeah, that might be the last for the Warrens, but we're making another like prequel. Like, I'm sure this movie set up like similarly to how they set up Annabelle and The Nun and those spawn-off sequels or spin-offs. Like, I'm sure
I
there's
heard
some
it's-
scary dude in this movie that they're like, yeah, that's iconic. We're gonna make another like spin-off.
I heard it might be more like a Scream 3. where it's the Warrens are having a movie made about them. So you get 4 Warrens. You get the 2, maybe it's Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, and then you get 2 actors playing them, and then the set is spooky, you know? That could be fun.
Interesting.
That would be fun.
They also
I'd have a
lend
good
themselves the prequel one, right? You could just have, let's say Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga are like, that's it,
Probably
guys,
too
we're
expensive
done.
now.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
after
done with
this,
that.
it's like price going up. Price
You
of
could
a
have
brick.
like a Young Warrens TV series and have them just do a different case every week. Like you could, I'm not saying I want to see it, but they could do it.
It does
They could
sound
easily
very
do it.
like what was that show on FX where it's the anthology show about
American Horror Story, or
Yeah, it sounds very American Horror Story.
it is very, and I think it would get dry really quickly.
Something like that.
Well, that show's still
Yeah.
on.
I
So
have
I
no
mean,
idea if that show's
Peyton
still
loves
going.
it. Yeah,
It might be.
It had a
Yeah.
huge following when it was out, but
yeah. All right.
The Conjuring franchise isn't going anywhere. Is I guess the point of what we're trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
how they're going to go about it next, we don't know, but it's not going anywhere.
which in comparison, obviously Patrick Wilson time, but in comparison to like Insidious and that how the way that franchise kind of
It's still
shot
going-
itself in the foot.
yeah,
Like I still
exactly.
gotta watch the 5th one, which
Good
I
luck.
don't know if they marketed it as the last one, but it clearly is. But
I
We hope so.
I'd say, yeah.
Yeah.
We hope so. Speaking of horror, who put this in here?
I put this in here. This is some sad news on the horror front. Fede Alvarez will not be returning to direct the sequel for Alien Romulus.
Damn it!
Obviously, we all had Alien Romulus in our top 10s last year, if I'm not mistaken.
That sucks. I don't know who's
and
taking
now
over.
Fede will not be returning. He did say that Alvarez and Ridley Scott will be serving as producers, and they're looking currently for a director to helm the project. So I believe the script's done, but they're still trying to figure out where they're going.
It is-
This will be a direct sequel involving Kaylee Spaney and Jonathan Davis.
Yeah.
Davids.
Is Noah Hawley busy? Like the show's doing well, I
Thinking of
think.
David Johnson, by the way.
David Johnson. Yeah.
Oh, the actor, yeah.
Yeah.
But Noah Hawley, show creative and
Yeah,
co-writer for
Yeah,
Alien
okay.
Earth.
In that same article, Fede did come out and say he hasn't watched any of Alien Earth, but he's heard good things. So that doesn't bode well in the sense that I feel like if they were thinking Noah Hawley, they both would have been, him and Ridley would have been on that from the
Yeah.
get-go. But
Did I read a little bit about this, but I didn't see any reasoning why he's stepping down. Is it another project, or is it like he creative differences? I don't know.
I didn't see anything in the article that indicated creative
That's
differences.
weird.
Or he wants to be involved in this still. It doesn't seem like he said that he wants like some new breath, I think was the quote, of air, like fresh
Sure.
whatever in the franchise, which maybe he's feeling some of the backlash of like feeling like Alien Romulus was hitting on too many familiar notes, and maybe the AI thing got to him. I don't know.
Good. Shaming works.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
There we
I
go.
still would have been completely on board with him doing the sequel, though. I would have preferred it.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing too, because like it kind of like obviously with what's going on with the Predator Badlands thing, and you saw that you kind of had Fed Alvarez and Dan Trachtenberg kind of being like, I don't know, and then now he's not involved. I guess he's still producer. Like that doesn't really change what could happen. I don't know. It just kind of seems kind of funny that he would drop it. I think it's also weird too, because like now that we're not doing the Prometheus Covenant route anymore, you have Fed Alvarez's Alien Romulus. Now we're gonna have a new. I don't know. It just seems a little strange that he would just walk away, especially after being greenlit to do the sequel.
Yeah, he's not like totally away.
No,
Again.
you're right. Yeah, I get it. It's not like he
But
left
he
because he's
definitely
like, fuck
was
that, they're not
involved
doing
with
my
the-
vision. But
Yeah.
The screenplay.
He still wrote it. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You still heavily
is true.
involved.
this
So.
is true. This is true.
We'll see.
Speaking of heavy, no one's moving weight like Warner Brothers.
Damn.
An
Okay.
unprecedented 7 in a row movies opening at 60 mil plus domestic.
That's crazy.
Is 40 mil plus domestic is crazy. Is
That
crazy.
is
They are,
nuts.
yeah, they are on an absolute
Spawning
streak.
multiple genres.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
think 3 of these movies are horror movies.
Yeah.
But what else in this, Micah? Because Warner Brothers is like crushing it financially, commercially,
Yeah.
critically.
Yeah. So it's pretty much every movie they've released after
that's
Mickey 17.
crazy.
Mickey 17 didn't do all that well. Still liked it.
They are absolutely crushing it. That is insane.
Yeah. due to the financial and critical success, especially of Sinners and Weapons, and hearing amazing stuff about One Battle After Another, they're going to be launching awards campaigns for all of those. And so I thought it'd be interesting to like think about what categories. I think Sinners is pretty safe for a Best Picture nod.
I agree.
Yeah.
And director's going to be tough. It always is tough because it's half the size of picture, only 5 slots. But that'd be nice. Maybe screenplay.
I could
for
see Coogler getting a nominee in one of those two, if not both. I feel like it's an original movie he created and directed. But then again, I wouldn't put it past the Academy to skip out on him. But I would say it's a shoo-in for Best Picture, because if it's not at least nominated, I think people would riot. Because I feel like you ask anyone on the streets, what's one of the best movies of 2025? Sinners.
I would also toss in most definitely Ludwig getting a
score. Yeah, I can see that.
That's pretty much. Obviously the Academy loves Ludwig.
They
given
do.
Him 2 already.
Yeah.
Black Panther 1
And Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Oppenheimer. Yeah.
So
that's 2.
So, and obviously the score was something really talked about coming out of the movie.
Integral.
Weapons. I'm curious on this awards campaign what they'll be going for.
Can you give it a screenplay? No, I don't think
I don't know about screenplay, but I think it could be fun if it's a weak category in like the more prestige area. What a fun supporting performance out of what is her name?
Oh,
the aunt.
Amy something. Yeah.
Gladys.
I agree.
That's fun. She showed up. She had like 20 minutes, and she's like the most memorable thing in the movie. Amy Madigan.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Also, maybe the makeup artist. I know they talk a lot about the amount of work that went into her. Yeah, Gladys did look and then obviously when the spoiler alert ripped her to shreds, like that looks insane and practical. So
and then everyone that gets like taken over, they also have a certain look. There's the black goo they're always throwing up. Yeah, a lot of like violent like special effects makeup.
I could see Weapons kind of sneaking in a couple of those little categories. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of funny where it's like you can't give it best original screenplay because I don't know if it's the best screenplay of the year, but it's like, hey man, you did that, buddy. I almost is there an award? Is there an award for that? You sure did, pal.
Yeah,
it is. Well, that's where they usually like if they like you and you're up and coming. Like that's where Peele got his.
Yeah, that's true. Like an original.
She's
one.
been in the news a lot. What's her face? She's got the Wuthering Heights adaptation coming out. She won her Oscar.
Emerald Fennell.
Yeah. She won. Yeah, for Promising Young Woman. That's kind of like we like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Good going. Movie, not Best Picture or anything else, but original screenplay. Like you did it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. And then you just know like One Battle After Another, which you haven't seen. Very excited to. It's Paul Thomas Anderson. That's gonna be a shoe-in.
Yeah.
I'm so ready for this.
I'm hearing this nuts stuff.
Yeah. I bet it's incredible.
He's never won anything. 7 noms, no wins.
He's been I was gonna say, but he's been nominated in screenplay, and directing, and Best Picture a bunch of times, right? Like, and I feel like I hear his name all the time.
Yeah,
but no wins, and you know.
Do you think this is his year? Do you think this could be the year that he gets the? Do you think he gets all? Or do you think he just gets Best Picture? Or do you think he gets like which one do you think he's gonna get?
We got.
Well, yeah. What were you saying, Eric?
I was just gonna say, obviously, we're entering the fall when like this is the artistic slate. We're gonna start seeing some real contenders out there that are kind of been probably low on people's radars, and then they'll pop up. You know,
I'm curious where like cause I don't know about you guys, but I have tickets to see The Long Walk tomorrow.
Yeah. So do we.
I assume you did too. I'm curious about me. I know this isn't Warner Brothers, but like there's these movies where it's like there's a slate of movies where we talk about like when like we at the end of the year we talk about what's our best picture of the year. I imagine One Battle After Another might be there, but like movie like Long Walk, I'm hearing like overwhelmingly positive things in there, and I'm wondering if any of those performances, or if it could even sneak into like I doubt Best Picture, but maybe, who knows?
Yeah. It would have to. I mean, it would have to be really like. I mean, I would love it if it did. You know, I like Cooper Hoffman. I mean, the guy who directed The Hunger Games. That'd be.
It usually gets a little easier to tell once all the art pieces are out. Once I get all the like artsy ones, then I can kind of be like, well, those ones are going to take those. But the Paul Thomas Anderson movie, if you got a Paul Thomas Anderson movie that suddenly has like mass appeal, and I've liked a lot of his movies. I'm just saying, like, I don't think people were lining up in droves to see like The Master, where this one, I don't know.
Yeah,
this could be revolutionary.
No. I think they know they have something good, and their review embargo lifted like earlier this week, so that's like a full week. Which like usually, if you're not confident, you're just like, all right, you can't talk about it till the day it's
Until
released.
day
Hopefully, no one
release,
sees.
so
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been showing it to anyone and everyone. Like I'm seeing like press screenings out the ass. Like they just love showing this movie.
Insane. The marketing's insane. The routes they're going. I mean,
They don't know how to
you can make
market
fun all
the
you want.
movie.
They have Fortnite characters for Leo DiCaprio and
That's
Benicio
ridiculous.
del Toro for this movie. Like they're coming out.
You think
And
kids who
that
play
is
Fortnite have seen There Will Be Blood?
No, they have no
Mike
idea
has.
what's
That's an
going
adult,
on.
though.
They have no idea. But I mean, that's the route they're going in. I mean,
That's
all
crazy.
credit to Warner Brothers. Like, looking at the list of movies, obviously, like you listed like Sinners, Weapons, One
Yeah,
Battle
I have the list
after
right
another
here.
here. But like, they took real creative like chances this year. Like, obviously, like, the Minecraft movie is the one that kind of spawned this run for them. But like, bringing back Final Destination. Obviously, like F1, talk about like Oscar categories. That's something where in terms of like probably like the sound mixing is gonna like
Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick cleaned up that house. I'm pretty sure back
Yep.
in, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Academy just says like, hey, it's Hans Zimmer and tossed him a nom as well for the score.
Yeah,
So-
and, like even if you could take out, like you said, Eric, you take out like the ward parts of it, like the fact that they had their hand in Final Destination, Bloodlines, and The Conjuring is like, damn, they were like, well, we really couldn't miss after Mickey 17. Like, and I like Mickey 17. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah. Just no
Financially,
one went and
they're
saw
like-
it. Yeah.
yeah, it's like financially they couldn't miss. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm so excited to see. Like, it's just hard to tell, like, with a movie with this much hype around it, with one battle after another. Like, I've been waiting for months to see this bad boy.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm
very
excited. I
excited.
got through like half of Vineland only to find out from a review. Yeah, not much of Vineland in this. They're like, did you just say that to get people to read the book? Worked on me.
So
man.
when you read, you said
Just
it was
spent
a
hours
chore to
being like-
read.
Well, it's
Yeah.
just like you have to be locked in, or else you're gonna be like, "Who's that guy?" It's just a lot going on. Yeah, but
I remember when we did very early in the year when we did our first iteration of the anticipated movies thing. I was doing my research and saw like I ended up saying One Battle Enough during our second iteration. But even early on, I'm like Paul Thomas Anderson. At the time, it was untitled, but it was the title for it was like Vineland.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
almost said it, and I was like, I don't think this counts because this doesn't even have a title. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, and now here we are, like all the way at the end. About to watch this in 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
so hyped.
Another. So what do you think? Do you think? Speaking of nominees, I mean, another big potential award bait movie is coming out this month as well, which kind of leads us into our next point with The Smashing Machine, right? That's coming out in September, is it not?
yeah,
Who wrote this in? I did not hear about The Rock doing another Safdie one.
I
so
did.
tell me about
yeah.
it.
The Rock and Benny Safdie teaming up again for a movie called, or an adaptation of a book called Lizard Music. Dwayne Johnson will star as Chicken Man, who is a 70-year-old man who is best friends with a 70-year-old chicken. And the story follows a boy who discovers intelligent alien lizard musicians living secretly on Earth.
A lot on there.
Oh yeah, the boy teams up with Chicken Man to uncover the truth about the lizards. I don't even know. Like Benny Safdie is such a strange guy. Like
Yeah.
even on
Yeah.
TV and stuff. And I've heard that the Smashing Machine trailer is deceptive with the tone and pace of the movie. The Safdie brothers did make a sports documentary, and I heard it's much more similar to that than like your typical biopic drama. So I want to watch that before the movie comes out. But you know, I think it. Well, I have faith in the Safdies. I don't know about faith in The Rock, but he can earn some faith. He's definitely earned a lot of box office faith with some of these upcoming projects he
What a
has.
slate that he has. It's a real spread.
What's he got
Yeah.
here, Eric?
Yeah,
Derek,
so
read
this
us off.
guy, he's going back to playing The Rock after this. He's in
Yep.
Jumanji 3, or
Back
maybe
and
it'll
forth.
be Jack Black, or The Rock playing Jack Black. We don't know. You know, that's
Who's
the
to
fun of
say?
Jumanji.
I'm a sucker for a body swap.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if he's already filmed that, because I know he lost weight for this
Did
next
he
movie.
use a body double? I heard that somewhere.
Oh, I
He
have
does
no
have.
idea.
It's his cousin. Yeah, he has his cousin
Okay.
that stays big.
So there you go. He has this. We've talked about this movie, this project a lot. This
Who else is gonna be looking like The Rock, man?
the Samoans, man, the Polynesians. So what are you gonna do?
I'm just picturing the CG being really crappy. And it's like,
They
like
they
it's
do
floating
look a
around.
lot alike.
I know.
It is uncanny.
I'm sure they could do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were saying what was this? What was the project? Eric, you were
Jumanji
saying?
3 and Moana live action. This untitled Scorsese project, which I did a little more research into. This is something that The Rock and Emily Blunt, who have worked together a lot, obviously they're working together in this movie,
The Smash Machine, yeah.
They brought this concept up to Leo and Scorsese. This was something they pitched to them.
Okay.
That they're really excited about. And Leo just came out with a quote saying, like, his goal in the next couple of years is to work with Scorsese again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is really cool, a really cool concept. If I can remember correctly, it's about like a Hawaiian crime boss.
Okay.
Assuming that's who The Rock would play. So
actually
again,
Leo.
like he's actually acting in some of these movies, and then another one where he's actually acting in this A24 psychological thriller called Breakthrough. I haven't heard any director linked to that. And then Fast 11, which is like awesome.
Is that ever gonna happen? I don't have faith in
know.
Fast
I
11.
I don't know. But I also put this in under here. Speaking of Vin Diesel, this actually made me sick to my stomach. Speaking of Vin Diesel with Fast 11, The Last Witch Hunter 2 is being fast-tracked for production at Lionsgate. It's being greenlit. They want to do it. And part of that is probably because Michael Caine has decided he wanted to come out of retirement, star with Vin Diesel in The Last Witch Hunter 2.
What?
Michael
Did anyone
Caine,
like the first movie?
I couldn't tell you what the first one was about or when
He
it
was
came
hunting
out.
witches,
Wait.
obviously.
Cam was watching this like not that long ago, and I was like, "This looks horrible, Michael."
What?
Eric, what's your message to Michael Caine? I feel like you have a message to Michael Caine. Tell the people. You had the mic. You were holding the mic in your hand. It must have been important. Please.
Why do we fall, Mr. Wayne? In The Last Witch 2. Batman Begin.
What did he say in the third one? Know when to say goodbye or whatever? Like,
Yeah.
hey man, you are Sir Michael Caine.
I love Sir Michael Caine.
failed you.
What is he
I failed you.
doing?
He's definitely got grandkids he needs to send to university or something.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
take a little look about the Last Witch Hunter. Let's just take a look ski here. Last
Oof.
Witch Hunter. God. Well, it had an 18% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 34 Metacritic, 5.9 out of 10. Let's say about the box office. Maybe it made a lot of money, guys. We don't know.
Yeah, have some faith.
Okay.
Michael
It made
Caine does.
$145 million on a... Oh, God. What was the budget? That's the question.
I'm gonna
people.
say above 40 mil.
You think so? Okay, that would be a
Yeah.
nice little
Yeah.
profit. They
And a
turned
lot
down.
of CG in it. A lot of
90 million.
Oh yeah, way
How
above.
did this move?
They made.
It's
Really
probably
good.
doing well on streaming, and they're just like, okay, enough people have seen it. Maybe we have an
I mean,
audience.
if Cam's watching it, good
Who
God,
directed
buddy.
it? Brick Eisner, who of other fame, directed The Crazies 2010. I kind of like that. movie.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So, but I'm just saying, it's just an interesting movie to come with a sequel a decade later. Like if he said he was making another Riddick movie, I don't think I really would have batted an eye because that franchise is pretty popular. But I don't hear anyone clamoring about
The Last
what's his
Witch.
character's name? Witch Hunter. Hunter
Hey,
Witch.
man, if I'm seeing every horror movie coming out doing with with big names
Fair
involved,
point.
making gangbusters money, I'm saying, what do we got? I'm looking down. I'm like, what the Witch Hunter? Vin Diesel needs a job because I don't think Fast and
Yeah.
Furious is happening. So I
know.
have serious doubts. I have serious
Well,
doubts.
They must be
Yeah.
getting a different director because this guy's directed 4 movies, the last of which was 2015.
Yeah,
Now he's done a little bit of television since, but really hasn't done anything.
this whole thing reeks of a cash grab.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And
Vin Diesel's so fat, too. Oh my
Yeah.
God, he's so.
I don't know. I
Hey,
think Michael
get back.
Caine's last movie was Tenant that he
Might have
did.
been. I think so. Why
And
does he want to
that
come out of
to
retirement?
me is like cool,
Money.
man.
For sure,
You've
money.
been
Money.
working with Nolan
Money.
forever, like, and maybe end your career there with Nolan.
How old do you think Michael Caine is, guys?
I know how old he is.
89,
92.
92, close. Spring chicken, that guy.
He's still doing the damn thing, and
You said
maybe
you want
that's,
to be a
maybe
witch
that's why
hunter.
they're sorry
When
to
they-
bring up death, but maybe that's why they're fast tracking this movie. If he
Goddamn.
said, "Yeah, I'll
Okay.
do it,"
We're
and,
acting like he's not going to have like a couple of scenes in like a chair that he films in an
that's a good
afternoon.
point. He is right.
Yeah.
He is right.
He might
Yeah,
not
he's
even have
gonna
to
be-
leave his house.
Your
Maybe
father
not.
was one of the best witch hunters this agency's ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna
Are
be
you gonna
witch hunter. You know why they're like, we need an Alfred for witch hunter because he's like the witch Batman. But
Sorry, Vin. I'll fail you. No, sorry.
No, you're good. I was gonna transition.
I'm done. Please do it.
Who put this in here?
I
That
did.
is so
This
upsetting.
is a follow up to my stand last week.
This is
Last
so-
week I brought up the fact that Paramount acquired the rights from Activision to greenlight and make a Call of Duty movie. Now we're finding out that apparently Steven Spielberg, really wanted to direct the Call of Duty movie.
I heard about this.
And his team pitched his vision, his idea for the project to Activision, and Activision got spooked by Spielberg wanting full control, so they just sold the rights to Paramount.
Are you fucking kidding me?
As a 27-year-old man, 27-year-old man who plays Call of Duty in his spare time sometime, who gets very angry at Activision for the way they handle the movie. I cannot believe that they just passed on the idea that Spielberg, who was genuinely excited to make a Call of Duty movie, pass on that. Like, that is insanity to me.
It is a crazy thing that the fact that the guy who made Saving Private Ryan,
Yeah.
you looked at that and went, "Oh man, should we give that one of the greatest directors to ever lived creative control of
Give him the
of our
fucking
project?"
stiff arm and say, hell no.
He acted Spielberg. Not like that they were like pitched it to him and then he was like, "Okay, I'll do it, but I want control." No. He reached out to Activision.
Yeah.
That's crazy, and you
He
turned it
wanted
down?
to do this, and they said
That's
no.
an absolute.
That's
That's
I don't know
insane.
what to do. I might boycott it. I mean, genuinely, like I'm really upset with the way.
We will never know what that movie was going to be. Certainly, I mean, I don't listen. If there's a chance that whatever Paramount does put out is good, but I can almost guarantee it won't be as good as whatever Spielberg made. There's a chance I'm wrong, but I doubt it.
We're
what do you
coming
think,
back
Sarah?
to the same problem. They want to make money, and I do love Spielberg and a lot of his work, but the man will get excited about stuff like his what was that video game movie? That was atrocious.
Ready Player
And the
One.
Fablemans, which is deeply personal, made no money, got no awards.
Yeah.
You just put that out there, and it sunk like a fucking World War II U-boat.
But I
And
think if you put a war
if
movie with
I'm-
Spielberg's name on it, yeah,
in the business of making slop for money, I'm looking at him all kinds of crazy.
yeah,
Because he's like,
don't know.
he has that high-minded ideas. I'm like, listen, we need guys with guns, with names people know, to be shooting each other,
Sure.
like the video game. And he's probably gonna do maybe like a Band of Brothers thing, and they're just like,
Yeah,
will this
it'll
make the
probably
money we need to
maybe.
make?
maybe.
But I just think I think it's like people who like movies like us were looking at it, and it's
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, this.
I
I mean,
like Eric.
I think
Eric-
both things can be true. For
Yeah.
what
With
you're
the
saying,
Gareth
Mike, and
Edwards.
yeah, I think in terms of marketing this movie, like you could to Brian's point, the man who made Saving Private Ryan, that's gonna get people in the fucking theater. Like
Yep.
you could say that, you can say anything. Obviously, it's fucking Spielberg, and this is probably would be his most accessible, one of his more accessible movies in terms of
E.T..
people. Yeah, this is
True.
something that people are. I don't know. I think you're
Maybe
right.
he
I
was
think
like,
everything's
there's
right
an alien.
here.
He
It's
loves him some aliens.
I think,
Maybe there's an
Mike. One
alien.
thing I have to say is that I don't play Call of Duty as much as Eric has, but I am familiar with Activision's horrible mishandling of things. So as much as I'd like to be like your mindset and be like, well, they were just thinking like Spielberg's don't have as much box office draw. No, that's not what they were thinking. They were panicking because they got greedy. They got their grubby little hands. They're
Yeah,
like,
I
well,
do
what you
think
mean?
it's
We
greed.
can't make we can either give one green light to a really great Spielberg project or 15 shitty movies by Paramount. It's like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's what their logic is. Because
Yeah.
then you can do a paywall. Essentially, you can put a pay.
Are they the same people? Not Activision, but Paramount that did the Commander, the full body suit guy, space fighting, Gears of War. Are they the Gears of War people?
Oh, they did Halo. Paramount Plus did do
Halo,
the series that
Halo.
was
Yeah,
They did
are they the
that.
Halo people?
hated.
Yeah,
the series where they openly
that's-
admitted that
it
they
makes
didn't even
sense.
play the games.
Yep.
That they
That's
said
what
they
I'm-
loosely
yeah.
based it on. Yes, it is the same. they're the
Greed,
same.
greed.
It's
greed.
greed. It's greed.
Yep.
Which
Greed.
I think we've been talking about Paramount a lot the last couple of weeks
Yeah.
and getting excited over this new guy. If he's this young, he's the young mogul for Paramount that's trying to take him in a new direction, and Spielberg wants to get tied. I don't know. Well, that's more Paramount. That's Activision versus Paramount. But anyway, that was me saying my soapbox. I mean, I know Brian's been on his soapbox about the MCU and it being complete dog shit moving forward.
Yeah.
We have been trying to kind of say, like, hey, maybe the new Spider-Man will be somewhat good.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of the characters who is confirmed for the movie, Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, just came out with a quote saying he doesn't know if he's in the movie. He's still waiting to hear, and he hasn't read a script yet. So they're actively filming that movie. And
they've confirmed Hulk is in the movie?
They've confirmed that he's in the movie, and he's like, I don't know if I'm in that movie.
They don't even need Mark Ruffalo to be the Hulk anymore. The Hulk is
right?
entirely...
Unless
like
right?
CGI. Like, you could have him, you could give him the script last minute, and he could stand in a corner.
Hulk is in one scene, right? They can technically say he was in the movie, so he might not get the casting call until God knows when.
Yeah.
I would assume
he might just be
doing something for Doomsday. Maybe not.
Maybe. I don't know.
Again, I think both of these are so up in the air.
Yeah.
You're just going to get news like this because of the way they film it. It's just so ass backwards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, the MC's used feature, who knows? Not even the actors, it seems like. Micah, I know this is you. Bring up this right here.
Yeah, we're just in the bad news segment right now. Just everything's going downhill.
The pissing you off segment, right?
Yeah, just like, things that are bad and that we don't like. Legendary has bought the movie rights for Sinlin Yu's Alchemized, which is a Harry Potter fanfic, and it is the biggest acquisition for a book's movie rights.
What?
Like ever. Yeah.
Is it?
And it's fan fiction. I don't know. So it's very
what?
very strong. I think maybe from the fan fiction kind of thing. I think book is putting it strangely. They've been buying up a lot of these fanfics. And usually they're going to like Lifetime or direct to streaming. I don't know. I would rather do a not Harry Potter than to just straight up do a 1-for-1 TV show like HBO is doing. But this is a tough look. This is tough.
So this Legendary, this is gonna be a movie.
Yeah.
And the book is originally a Harry Potter fanfic. Obviously, the book, this Alchemized, is something different than. Like, it's
Harry
not going to
Potter.
be related to Harry Potter. It's just that was the jumping
Not
off
officially.
point.
Yeah.
Not officially.
Well, they will be in a magic school. And in this story, Hermione and Draco get together.
Yeah,
What's up?
wait, so I'm trying to find the fucking summary for this thing. Jesus.
Dude, ask Carly if she's read it.
Love.
I'm going to ask Megan if she's
Once
read
a
it. Like, Megan, have you read this?
Is this smut?
Helena
Wait a
Marino.
second. Is this smut?
Oh, almost certainly.
Wait.
Almost certainly. Those wands are going
putting
places.
the pieces
Hang on.
together. I'm anti-smut
Here we go.
on this podcast. I want it to be known.
No, the smut. That's the thing. That's always pissed me off. This it's getting out of hand. It's just porn. Once a promising
It is
alchemist,
just porn. You're not
Helena
allowed to just
Marino is
read
now
up porn.
Yeah. Oh, ooh. Listen to this. Helena Marino is now a prisoner. She's an alchemist. Her resistance friends and allies have been brutally murdered. Her ability suppressed, and the world she knew destroyed. In the aftermath of a long war, okay, this is way too long. She's sent to High Reeve, and now she's trapped. Okay. She basically has
Getting trapped left and right.
She's a captor. She's a captor under this like high-ranking necromancer who has power over her, and I'm guessing something.
It's alchemized.
This
And then all of a
sound
sudden
like
it's-
Malfoy and Hermione at all. That doesn't sound like it at all.
Is it smut? I don't know. How do you find if it's
Is
smut?
there a smut rating? Do you see any like
Yeah.
chili peppers on screen? And how many? How many chili peppers out of 10?
It is a
Is
Draco
there a
Hermione
link
thing,
to
apparently.
an
That's what all the
unsavory
comments are saying.
website underneath it?
I don't know.
Well, her name's what? Her name's like Helena.
Helena Marino. Helena Marino
okay.
something.
What's the guy's name? Blico Malfoy?
I don't know, man. I'm trying. You know the problem is it's really hard to
Mako
find stuff about this because
Malfoy.
it's not. Yeah. Mako.
All right.
All right. Let's move on. Again,
This segment's fucking shot.
this
smut.
thing
more-
is back to a halt.
Anti-smut.
More bad news, though. OpenAI confirms they're helping make an AI-generated animated movie called Critters. The goal is to finish production in 9 months. Budget's $30 million, so not too much less than a low-budget animated movie. The plan is to debut at Cannes, which I hope doesn't happen, because that'd be insane by Cannes. And your people, Brian, the Paddington 3 writers are writing it. Yeah.
First off, that's the worst one of the series, and it's not even Paul King directed.
They're now casting voice actors. This just seems like they're asking for everyone to go on strike again, which I cannot bear.
Those voice actors, shoot those guys. All right?
I mean,
like, anyone associated with this project is bad news bears in my book.
Sounds like straight AIDS. Yeah. And that is movie news. On a bad note. Shit's bad out there.
Yeah,
but
that's not the thing, bro.
In perhaps good and bad, Brian, what was our movie of the week?
Okay, I'd like to put some context out first. I was looking for something cool to watch, like a movie, and I stumbled upon a dark fantasy thing. People were like, oh, like, remember movies of that type? And I heard of this movie, Legend, in there, that was directed by Ridley Scott, starring Tom Cruise. It's a fantasy movie from the 80s. How could that be bad? Well, anyway, so the movie is, like I said, Legend. Directed by Ridley Scott, starring Tom Cruise and Mia Sara. It is a visually gorgeous movie about a fantasy world where the Lord of Darkness wants these unicorns dead, because if they're dead, then there's no goodness in the world, and he can now take over an eternal night. He only gets halfway there, and then essentially there's two different kind of stories that Tom Cruise and his merry band of elves have to go back and get the horn back from the unicorn to save the world, and also save the princess, who coincidentally has also been captured and now is set to be the bride of the Lord of Darkness, who is, by the way, voiced by Tim Curry. I don't know if he was actually in all that makeup.
He's a British guy. He's got pretty unique teeth. I think that's him under there.
You think it is him under there? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Wow. This movie lacked a lot and had me scratching my head at a lot of things, because the plot there wasn't a whole lot going on in the plot, but it just visually looked so good, man. Yeah, basically I can't even really explain to you what happened. He essentially goes from, like, the princess is gone, the horn is gone, he needs to get his sword, he gets his sword, they go to the castle. Once they get in the castle, essentially that's it. There's a little bit outside with the swamp where he, like, flirts with a
troll
swamp lady.
Mags.
Mags, I don't know, man. I, like, was watching it, there were times where I got really drawn in, and other times where I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm curious to hear what you guys think.
Eric, do you want to take this off? Or
Dude.
yeah.
Dude. This is an absolute fever dream of a movie. I had to do some, like, research. So this was, like, Ridley Scott's, like, fourth or fifth major motion picture. And before this, he had just done Alien and Blade Runner. Like, back to back. He was in his sci-fi bag, and he's like, let me make a dark fantasy epic where okay, some good things. Like, yes, this got an Academy Award nomination for makeup. Like, and I think it rightfully did. Like, that opening scene with a little goblin, like, going through the woods, which is, like, to me, the entire movie is just people skulking in the woods. And just, like, I couldn't tell who it was at the time. Those prosthetics, that looked good. It was 1985. I'm like, this looks like Lord of the Rings type goblins. Like, that's pretty good. I think the South Park guys completely based their character model for Satan off of Tim Curry's. Movie. Darkness is just straight up Satan.
He's just jacked, dude. He's huge.
Jacked.
You will submit to me.
Yeah, I was, like, eating lunch today when I started this movie, because I waited, because I'm like, oh, this is only an hour and a half. I can crush this. The movie starts with, like, the little goblin going around, and then it's some dude getting, like, tortured. I was, like, eating my food, trying to digest. I'm like, what am I watching, man? I thought Tom Cruise, when he first showed up, was going to be mute, because he didn't say anything for a little bit. Always a pleasure to see Mia Sara. Yeah. Great. Outside of the Star Wars crawl that they did at the beginning, I couldn't tell you jack shit that was going on with this movie. It really, Brian, this lit for you. It felt like a Skyrim, like, side quest. Like,
yeah, man.
It felt like they were going from one thing to another.
I couldn't tell you anyone's name, man. Like, it was like initially
Jack. I think.
Yeah, so Mike, I want to hear your
Jack.
opinion, then we can circle back.
So I kept the list. I think also, I do think we may have all watched different versions because there is a director's cut. You know, Ridley Scott loves the director's cut. The version I watched was 2 hours long, so I was really in the shit. And just kept a running list. This movie is so goddamn windy. Like, in those opening scenes where it's like springtime and there's this all that like plant dander in the air. I was like, my allergies are acting up through my laptop. It's just like wind, snow, bubbles for some reason, just raining down the entire movie. And then Mia Sarah started singing, and I was like, did Brian sneak a sneak musical? Not really. But it was just so funny. I love Tom Cruise, big fan. Actively bad in this. He's doing some sort of Tarzan thing, and complete with no pants. This man finds magic armor, doesn't grab the magic armor pants. That's crazy. He's wearing like a dress, a glittery magic dress, the whole movie.
Yeah.
All the fight scenes were kind of incoherent, but then they'd cut to Tom Cruise on a table, and he would just be doing jump rope over whatever weapon the bad guy was swinging at him.
Yep.
He was OP as hell on those damn tables.
So I checked out. I did see a director's cut, by the way, because you can tell by the ending. Apparently, I'm reading here.
Oh, how do they end?
So there's three different.
There's three.
There's three different endings you could have possibly seen.
God.
Eric. I'm curious if you. So, if the American theatrical version, they assure their love for each other while the unicorns reunite, and darkness watches them from the void laughing.
That's the one I want.
Oh,
That's not what I saw.
Did not
because
see
in my
that.
version, Lily wakes up from the dream, Jack trying to convince her she was merely dreaming, but she's ultimately unconvinced. They confess love for each other. They realize they live in two different worlds. She puts the ring on his finger, and asks if she can pop. And then she says, "Can I come back tomorrow?" She runs off, and then Jack runs off the other way. That's what I saw.
Yeah, it was very bizarre. They just both took off full speed.
Yeah, they.
Okay. So we watch
apparently-
different movies.
And then apparently in the other, there's a European version where it's the same as the theatrical one, but there's no darkness watching them from the void. Was that a thing in your movie, Eric? Was he watching them at the end?
No, he was watching them. He was watching and laughing. Which he had hands again, which I'm like, I'm pretty sure Jack
At
cut
least
his hands
one,
off.
yeah.
Okay, so we watched the theatrical. Mike and I must watch the director's cut.
Eric, did you get the ballet that turns you evil?
Yeah, I had to rewind and watch that because I was like, it was like somebody was like seduce her, and I was like, I was sitting there, I'm like, that can't be Satan. I'm like, what am I looking at that's dancing right now? And then it turned out to be a dress. It was the dress,
A sentient dress, yeah. That turned her evil. And did her hair for her. That was hilarious.
So I'm also confused about something too in this. So there's so you have those three goblins you see that go and get the unicorn horn.
Yeah.
And they go back and they're in the house and then they go back and then he basically you find out he gets because he was like I'm gonna steal the horn. One of them's like this. Darkness takes him, throws him in the dungeon.
Yeah.
You then find out that he wasn't a goblin. He was an elf,
a dwarf?
in disguise. But why was he working for? I don't really get it. They never really explain that. They're like he's like my brothers, and they're like, oh, it's you.
And then they try to turn him into a pie.
They do. That does happen.
Anyone who's never watched this movie and listening to us talk, because we hadn't mentioned unicorns once, and then when we the unicorns reunite, I was like, sounds insane, dude.
I hope that Director Scott just has more unicorn frolicking, and then that torture scene that happens in the background. Did you get where they fully chop that guy to bits? Like, I think the body count is higher because they're torturing that guy in the back. They don't help that the little elf guy. They do not help him. He ends up, you can see him getting worked in the background. Yep. And then the unicorns are trying to make unicorn number 3. You see that? That was crazy.
We do not see unicorn sex.
Wait, there was unicorn sex?
They're getting pretty freaky froggy.
How many parts of this movie are there?
Jack and Mia Sarah and Tom Cruise and Mia Sarah see him for the first time. Are they trying to fuck? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, they're just like, they're just like,
jumping.
I guess maybe. I mean, see that. I didn't interpret it as.
Why was the fairy so mad at Tom Cruise when she's
he
like,
wouldn't kiss? He wouldn't. Kiss her?
Before that though, she's like, it's my secret that she can turn into a. So she
Human.
wasn't a fairy, and then little Frankie Muniz baby gets really upset.
Yeah.
He's like, you fucking
Yeah.
little liar. Was I right though? That kid is a dead ringer.
Oh,
For
dude.
Frankie
He doesn't
Muniz.
sound anything like
Was
him,
that
though.
his voice?
No,
Was that
I
him?
don't know.
I was like,
don't
how are
know.
they doing that? Also, another scene I was crying at when they leave one dwarf to guard the
defend the-
unicorn, which I'm like, bad choice. Yeah, you know exactly where I'm going. And then she pulls up and he's like, it's you. You fucked everything up. And then the goblins pull up out of the snow and start sniping. And he's just
With a
blocking
pan.
everything. With a pan, talking shit. And then it hits him square in the forehead and he lives.
Yeah.
Because he's got
was
that
just-
secret wine under that hat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But when I saw that, I was like, oh, they cooked him for real. Like, he just died. And then they kidnapped the unicorn. I don't know, man.
This movie feels like such like a weird trip because like I picked it because I thought, well, Ridley Scott, Tom Cruise, that's cool, and I knew about Tim Curry as like a big devil, and again, there were points where I thought this movie was going to go where I thought it was going to go, where you're going to have Tom Cruise and Frankie Muniz and maybe the princess come off on her side, and they're going to have to go through multiple like challenges to eventually get to the castle.
Yeah.
And then that's not really what happens at all. Like you spend a lot of time in this prison and just this like absolute
Playing
fever
frisbee.
trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing
Yeah.
frisbee, true with these things, and you spend a lot of time with like her like doing this back and forth with the devil. Like,
Yeah.
and like remember the kids even like, she's turned, kill her.
Well, before that, he's like, trust her heart, not her actions. And then he's like, actually, take her out.
Kill
He's
her.
like, actually, take her out.
I was between this movie and Excalibur, and I'm starting to think I should have gone with Excalibur.
I love Excalibur.
I was gonna put Excalibur because it was like I was just thinking like dark fantasy. This movie has like all like the things that could have made it great. It's just
Yeah.
weird, man.
It's super practical.
So weird. It's
Which
so
I
practical.
enjoyed. You can
The
see
lighting-
every set.
Some of the shots, the lighting in this movie, I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
I just wish the plot was better.
The cinematography, there was some sauce in those shots.
Yeah.
Like, there certainly was.
What happened to that baby? Everyone was frozen, and they just don't address.
Oh,
that
yeah,
ever
that lady's
again.
dead. That lady is dead.
They're all-
That
they're all
lady and
dead.
her
Oh, the lady
baby
at the
are
beginning.
dead.
There's a
Yeah,
baby.
there's a
in
baby?
yeah, there was a baby frozen.
I don't
Yeah.
remember the frozen.
Well, maybe
baby.
it was-
I think
maybe it didn't make it
I
into
think
your
they
cut.
took That probably
Pretty
makes
dark.
sense. They didn't want to
Pretty
show
dark.
a frozen baby in a
Yeah,
theatrical.
right after he takes the unicorn horn, does he go into the frozen cabin and start messing around? And then
the goblins,
no, the
they go into a
goblin.
frozen
He just goes in the
cabin.
Yeah,
cabin.
and Mia Sarah's upstairs.
Yeah. And then like
Which was like
I thought
exposition dump. They walk in there and they start telling their whole plan and what they've
Yeah.
done, and they walk out. Like,
she's just like, "Oh, thanks. This is where I need to go." And then I thought another funny scene when they execute the other gremlin for trying to betray the Dark Lord or whatever, and they toss him in that pit, and he's like, "Adios, amigos." He just- like the corpse grabs him, he's like, "Shit." And they
This
stop.
is such a weird. I just don't feel like this was a script. There's like a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like an idea of like someone like trying to world build as they're making the movie. I don't know.
I think they got
Like where is
cooking,
she? Where is she
making-
a princess?
We don't see a
where's
king
she-
or a
we
castle.
don't- Nope. She
Yeah.
just runs in the woods and
there's
she's
like
there.
5 people that live in these woods, and like
How
3 of
annoying
them are
is it?
goblins, and it's those
The
2, and then a lady and her baby who are now dead. Like,
Yeah, the richest girl in the land is like pulling up to your poor person cabin and just being like, "Yeah, I'll have some cookies and stuff. Your life's so great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
have
waltz
another
in the forest.
cookie.
Yeah, go waltz off in the forest with my Tarzan boyfriend."
yeah, and it's
That's
like
what-
they,
I thought he wasn't gonna speak when he pulled up because I'm like, oh, this guy. I thought it was Tarzan. I'm like, this guy is wearing like loincloth, living
Yeah.
half naked in the woods.
Yeah,
and
just covered in
hasn't
dirt.
Said anything for his first like 5 minutes of screen time. He just walked around. I was like, oh shit.
He's got that
This is
nasty
pre,
ponytail.
Like, this is after Risky Business, but before Top Gun for Tom
Like he's an
Cruise.
adult.
he was young.
He's an
Yeah.
adult
Wait,
man.
did he have a?
Young,
I feel
but
like he had a British accent briefly.
He's not good in this movie. He's like pretty. Every time they cut to him, he's doing something weird with his face.
Yeah.
He's got
I
a
was
if I had
like,
a-
what movie he thought he was in.
yeah.
If I had
honestly.
a nickel for every time I watch Tom Cruise jump in a body of water and then almost freeze to death, I'd have 2 nickels.
Yep. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice, right?
And then also other things like on the timeline. This is before it for Tim Curry.
really?
Is this
So-
after Rocky Horror?
Yes, it's after
Yeah,
Rocky Horror, but before it. So
I feel like he got possessed by Dr. Frankenfurter in some scenes where I'm like, I don't buy the Dark Lord is into Mia Sara at all.
yeah, I was actually crying laughing at him during the scene where like she finally she dances with the dress and becomes evil. And then she's like, I won't be your wife. Okay, I'll be your wife, but I have to kill the unicorn myself. Yeah. And he just like, yeah, like he gets so gassed up. He's just laughing his ass off.
He's
I was
fucking
like,
pumped.
yo, this movie is hilarious. Like,
Bro.
for how ridiculous it is, I had way more fun watching this than like The Watcher in the Woods. Or
it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that was me again.
like, I had a lot of fun with it. And then I was like,
Rain of Fire.
Similarly to how I chose like Christian Bale way too many times in these movies. Brian and Mia Sara have a thing going right now.
Top. Dude, I actually picked this movie not knowing she was in it, which is
I was
funny.
surprised when she showed up. I was like, and I looked at her IMDb, and this is like two of her like Time Cop and this movie are like two of her top 5 movies.
Eric, what was the scene in the dinner table when it's before? I think it's before she agreed to marry him, where she says something. He just goes, he's like trying to be really sweet to her, and then he goes, ah!
Oh yeah. He's like, he wants her to eat, and she won't eat. She's like,
oh yeah.
He's like, sit down and eat, and she's like, no.
Actually, she's like, please sit down and talk to me. He's like, I want you to just tell me about something. She's like, I won't be. I think I'll stand.
Dude, why don't
say, guys? I swear I don't pick these movies to be this weird. I thought this was gonna be a pretty.
No, this was an experience.
Ridley Scott directed. It was a fever dream, man.
No,
this might be the worst movie
fever
ever to see on mushrooms. It might be the worst movie ever because I feel like you'd be sitting there like why is everything shifting?
Freaking the fuck out, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they had those goblins so slimed up. They are actively like reflecting light. Like they are slimy.
Winnie the Pooh ass goblin.
I was uncomfortable, and also I was uncomfortable with the way they looked, which means the makeup artist was doing a great job. I also was just confused at what Darkness's game plan was. Like, obviously he wants to eliminate the light. I get that. Cool.
I thrive
And
in
the
darkness.
goblins are like, yeah, like we want snow. Like that's what
Stop
the whole
rhyming.
thing was.
I hate how they fucking rhyme.
Yeah, they rhyme, and they want the snow. But then also they always have fires, and they live in hell, in a dungeon in hell where it's always on fire. So I was confused what they were like, what their bit they were going for, like what they actually wanted.
Yeah, we've got like some Narnia level mythology where like it's heavily Christian, but also like there's unicorns and goblins and fairies and elves.
You don't see really
magic.
anyone. Yeah, but you really don't see you see everyone inside Darkness's fortress. You see a handful of the what was his name? Buck.
Wait, who were those two huge human guys in like the gimp masks?
Yeah,
those were human
that was
men.
weird.
There's weird things. You don't see anything. They keep talking about like this. We must free this wintry curse. We do not see one clip of like anyone besides that one family.
Yeah, they're
suffering.
hooked.
Like it's not like they like cut to like the kingdom being like, oh no, darkness here. Like for all we know, this curse has affected the dozen and a half people we've seen.
Well, like, can we talk about the timeline? It's night at once, and then the sun comes up, and they've rigged up their contraption. So I think this happens over like the course of like
12
8
hours.
hours. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
it's
even
12
yeah.
hours.
Yeah, it's like happens in a day, and then it's back
crazy.
to normal. Like
Yeah,
she wakes
I
up,
get
she's
it.
like, "Was I dreaming?" And you're like, "What? What about this felt dreamlike?"
Was the part where you danced? Like you literally, like you actually actively played a part in saving the day.
Yeah.
Like you could. Also,
Did I-
What, yeah. Be free.
When would you have gone to sleep? Like,
Also, this all would have this all could have been avoided if she just listened to Jack.
oh
He's like,
yeah,
don't
that
touch
felt mad.
don't touch the goddamn unicorn.
Don't touch.
That felt mad
But
disrespectful.
also,
You're in
like,
his territory.
Wouldn't the goblins have seen it anyway? Like if she had
It did feel like
they
that.
They
don't
were already stalking her, right?
They seem
So-
really out in the open for these creatures. At one, I thought Darkness said that they just emerged. That's what he made
Yeah.
it seem like. Or was he
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about her? I couldn't really tell. Like he kind of made the beginning make it seem like it's like, oh, dude, something's out here right now and it's fucking my shit up. Like
I think
it seemed
he said they're attracted to innocence, and she's just prancing around being all innocent, and the unicorns like
maybe.
that. What made me
That could've
sad
been
was
it.
like,
But they like
Jack
Jack.
was like, yeah, they like. I guess maybe he's not. I
They
mean,
can
he
talk
was.
to Jack. I think was the. thing.
He said they only communicate in laughter and
like
joy,
feelings and stuff.
which like when one of them gets murked, how do they
start laughing.
what is the unicorn thinks going on? And also, how does it come back to life? It got chopped up and then frozen.
There's also a lot of like problems they don't specify. Where like he goes like, bring me the alicorn. He's like, okay. The lady's like, you left the mare? You left her? Like, you didn't specify that. Like, you didn't say kill them both.
He's like, yeah, one makes it snowy, two makes it dark.
Yeah.
So when you killed the unicorn, it went fully dark? No, it got snowy. Damn it, that's
You
only
idiot!
That's half.
What was that guy's name? Blix? When the
Blix
first
was
goblin,
he
Don't
was the
ask
goblin.
me.
He was,
and he's just
Nothing.
he's like, you gotta go get me these things. He's like, well, what do they look like? And he like hits him in the head.
Yeah.
And he's like,
He like stabs him in the face.
Yeah, he stabs him in the head. I was like, you just kill that guy?
But he was fine.
this dude, what was the name of Frankie Muniz's fucking punk ass character?
I know
that
one
was-
guy that is Tom Brown, the guy that gets like that protects everyone with the pan.
Gump,
or Brown
Gump.
Tom.
So Gump.
Yes.
My thing about Gump is
Gump.
this dude switched up multiple times. Where like you said, first he's like, trust your heart, not her actions. Kill her. Another time
Yeah.
he's like, woo, Miss School. But then he's like, I'm gonna kill you. But then he's like, Jack, a drink. We're best friends. I'm like, this guy makes
If it's
no
for
sense.
love, and then he gets him
Yeah.
a shot. I'm like,
He literally
Like,
goes
he-
like he's. Yeah, I got.
He fully throws a tantrum, passes out, and wakes up, and he's like, all right, tantrum over.
I've calmed
let's,
down.
Let's drink. But like he's fully a child. And the fairy sprite thing, that was a child as well. I couldn't
Yeah.
read. I was like, why
Una?
does she keep trying to hit on Tom Cruise?
yeah.
This movie was a bit of a like if someone this kind of movie where like so there are probably people out there who saw this on like VHS, like they rented this from Blockbuster or some shit.
Oh, this is definitely a lot
And
of
then
people's favorite movie.
And then years later they forgot. Like it'd be a movie that you could have told me like you know when you try to explain a movie, this movie I think Tom Cruise is in it, and they're in a forest with a devil and unicorns. It's like a like you said, Eric. It's a fever dream of a movie.
Yeah, I had a blast watching it. I
It's
did
funny.
zone out at a lot of the fucking, like walking around the woods looking for
There
shit.
was a lot of skulking. There was
A lot
There's
of
so much skulking. I got completely lost. How large is this castle? Where are they within the castle? At one point,
Where's
they
this-
split up and then
Yeah, when
find
they
each
get
other.
split with the when he has that weird like when he's hitting on the river goblin.
Yeah.
Oh,
which was weird.
Does one of the
like a
elves get
weird
eaten?
scene.
I feel like she ate a guy fully, and then
I feel like
comes
she
up.
did
He's
too.
like, he didn't taste so good. That's never addressed. And then he,
Yeah.
what? He's like, he just hits on her and then chops her head off.
I don't know. This is weird. I'm reading more about this movie, like lack of commercial success, horrible
Yeah.
reception from
Yeah.
critics.
Too very unsurprised.
But apparently the Alex Thompson, the British cinematographer, got like a lot of praise for it from the British Academy or whatever of cinematographers or something.
Makes
like
Who
that.
sense.
did the score is pretty good. That's like Dreamsicle or something like that. What are they called? Moon
Yeah.
Pop Dream or
Yeah, something like that.
they're a pretty well known band. Should we, Eric,
Yeah, we should probably move. Yeah,
select the next movie of the week?
Eric, give us something. Give us something good, buddy.
Yeah. I honestly, I completely forgot it was my week, so I was looking at my watch list here. I'm
Everyone
not gonna
remember their
choose-
week now.
Yeah, I know. We got
Mark
better.
it.
I'll say other movies I'm gonna want to watch. Obviously, we're all going to watch The Long Walk
Yep.
this week, so I didn't want to choose that. I still really want to watch The Conjuring in theaters, so I'll probably watch that. This is something I don't know if you guys have watched, but it's been on my watch list since I made my watch list for Letterboxd a long time ago.
Okay.
Very.
Sorry, they're having a time in there, Brian.
Are they
Yeah,
listening to the pod?
there's a girl. There's a My Carly has some of her girlfriends over in the other room, so it's like I think they're making spritzes or something out there. They're just all just
Oh,
cheering.
Lord. Yeah.
I think they found an
Tell
elevated
them to put on
surface.
the pod. Tell them to watch the pod.
Yeah, put on the
Kill the
pod.
mood. Kill the
Yeah,
mood.
vibe killer. All right, go ahead.
But
What
this
is
has been
it?
on my watch list for a while. You guys may have seen it already. It's a very famous anime movie, but I want to watch Akira.
That has been on my watch list forever too, man. I'm happy
I
to see
have
that.
never seen it. I know the Akira slide is heavily like
Yeah.
whatever. People pay homage to it all the time, so I
Yeah,
want to see
yeah.
it. It's been there for forever.
Have you seen it, Micah?
No, I think I started it once, and then
All
I
right,
had
cool.
to turn it off
So
or
we've never
something.
seen it. This is
Yeah.
cool. Then we've not
Okay,
seen this.
cool.
That's good.
Because I
So
know
is
it's
that-
the one people talk about a lot, but
Akira! Ding!
yeah, it came out in the 80s. So I want to watch this shit.
I've heard
Like,
it's fantastic, so I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm
Mike,
So
I'm very excited. All right.
I'm excited. All right, cool.
So
All
now
right.
this is perfect timing
Yeah,
right
let me
here,
pull up
guys.
the game here.
We got a little game. This is called Micah's Crossover. So you will be
Is there
crossing.
two of them?
There are two. So there's I think an easier one, and then maybe a little bit of a more difficult one. But
My
you guys should
screen's-
absolutely get these. I think there's maybe one movie I'm not 100%
Yeah,
confident
let me pull
both of
this
you
up
have
again. It was
seen.
being okay.
Is it? Are we?
So,
are we
the-
versing? Sorry, go ahead.
No, you guys can work on this together. So what it is,
Okay.
it's a grid.
Sorry.
X-axis is 2 movies and an Oscar-winning actor or actress, and the Y-axis is 3 movies, and you are trying to find an actor that fits the cross category. It's a little weird explanation, but let's say
Yeah, no, I
there's
get
movie
that.
A, movie B,
It's like
what
a
actors
grid.
in both. Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
So, Micah, you were and let me share my screen. You were saying when I want to reveal it because I don't want to accidentally reveal anything.
Yeah, just go ahead, like, you know, the paint, the box thing, like, make that
Yeah,
transparent instead of, so I have it blacked out because the text is in black.
Here we go.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
All right.
Okay.
So, we've
So,
got,
Eric.
on the
Okay.
X-axis, we've got Prince of Egypt, 1998, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and Wardrobe, 2005, and then the Oscar-winning actor/actress category. And then on the Y-axis, we've got X-Men: Days of Future Past, 2014, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, 2011, and then Avengers: Endgame, 2019. All right, so it's like,
Awesome. Yeah,
what
name the
actors and-
actors?
Okay.
yeah, that's in both.
So
Where they
I have
cross,
one
like a
right
crossword.
off. I have one right off the rip.
Yeah.
Let's hear it,
Eric,
Brad.
What are you looking at, Brian?
I'm looking at Prince of Egypt and Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Okay.
I got Ray Fiennes right off the rip. That's my.
Okay. That's good for me because I wasn't going to be good with the Prince of Egypt from 98.
I
so
don't
that's-
know the one about that one. So, Micah, obviously,
That is-
will you ding it if it's right? Because I
That
don't
is
like.
correct, Brian.
So if
ding,
I go,
ding,
if I go
ding.
like this and then I
Uh-oh.
go like, let me see if I can.
So what you do, click on that box, yeah.
I don't want to mess it up.
No,
I'm
you
trying-
should go do the
Fiends.
paint thing. You're trying to click on the box, not the text.
I know. I'm trying to
Holy
hit.
fuck.
Okay, hang on. This is harder than it looks, guys. I'm clicking on the box. Is there a way to do like that? I don't want to do that. Is that right? And then if I go,
Hold on. No, not that. That's some kind of eyedropper thing.
Is it not that one?
I
Is
think
it-
it's the thing on the right.
Right here, this paint bucket. The paint bucket.
paint
all the
bucket.
way to the right. Paint bucket.
Oh,
Keep
that
going.
guy.
Yeah, that guy.
There we go.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
We figured it out.
Ding.
Actually.
All right.
Okay.
Good,
All
good,
right,
good.
ding. All right,
I
what do you
got
next?
I got one, Brian. I'm looking at X-Men: Days of Future Past, and I'm looking at the Chronicles of Narnia because this is a Narnia pod. I'm thinking James McAvoy.
Ding!
Ooh,
That is
great
correct.
Pull. Great pull. Great.
Nice.
All right. So you have Michael. Wait, I want to say off the rip, Michael Fassbender has won an Academy Award and also was in Days of Future Past.
I'm thinking for that, Brian, isn't Jennifer
Or Jennifer
Lawrence?
Lawrence, that's an
Jennifer
easier pull.
Lawrence is
You're
probably
right. That's a better shoe in. Jennifer Lawrence.
Ding! That is correct. Michael
Michael
Fassbender. No Oscars,
not.
unfortunately.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oscar award winning actor actress Avengers Endgame. I think we know this is RDJ.
Robert.
Ding! That is correct.
Robert.
You guys are killing it.
All right. Dude, the Prince of Egypt Days of Future Past is making me my head scratch.
Dude.
Okay, Prince of Egypt, Avengers Endgame. So it's Ray Fiennes and I want to say Val Kilmer, but is that right? No. Who plays Moses? It's Val Kilmer, isn't it? So who
Is he in?
No,
what movie
not
else?
in Endgame. I'm just trying to think of who else in that fucking movie. Oh no! Oh boy, that might be a kicker. Okay.
Yeah, this is not good for me. I don't remember
Lion,
the
Witch,
voice
and the Wardrobe,
actors.
Deadly House, Part 2. Is Tilda Swinton in both of those?
She's in.
She's the bug.
Oh,
she's
definitely in
bug-eyed
Endgame. She's definitely in Endgame, right?
Yeah, she is.
And she's
yeah,
in
Endgame
Chronicles of Narnia.
and
Ding! That is
Yeah.
correct.
Brian.
I could have sworn she was the bug-eyed professor in Harry Potter. No, that's Nancy. What's her face? Emma Thomas, or not Emma? You know what I'm talking about? Maybe not. I'm thinking of the wrong person. Not Tilda Swinton. Drive mine.
Oscar-winning actor, actress, and Harry Potter.
I assume they're not crossover, like it's not Rafe Fiennes again.
No.
Oh, so there can be multiple correct answers.
Okay.
Did Emma Watson win one? No.
No. I was thinking, what's his name? Sirius Black.
Is he
Gary,
in Deathly
didn't
Hallows
Gary
Part
Oldman
2?
win? Didn't Gary Oldman
Yes,
win
but
an
is
Oscar?
he in Deathly Hallows Part 2?
He is. He's his ghost is there. He is in it. He has
Gary Oldman. I say punch it in, Eric.
Gary Oldman.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is an example of one with multiple correct answers.
Maggie
You could have
Smith,
gone
Gary
with
Oldman,
Maggie
Jim
Smith,
Broadbent.
Jim Broadbent, and Emma Thompson.
Emma
Okay.
Thompson was the woman I was thinking of. That
Emma Thompson.
I thought she's not. Okay. Chronicles of Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe, and Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson is not in Harry Potter. Are any of those Pevensey kids in that fucking movie? No.
Not that I can remember.
That little dwarf who plays her assistant?
Oh, dude. Is it fucking...
Warwick Davis?
I was going to say, is it Warwick Davis? Is he in? I feel like
It is
somebody
not
that would be-
Warwick Davis.
It's not Warwick
Okay.
Davis. Dude, Prince of Egypt is going to kill me because I could not think of anyone else outside Val Kilmer and fucking Ray Fiennes for that
Bro,
cast.
who are the other people in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Liam Neeson, Tilda Swinton, and then the
yeah.
four Pevensey kids whose actors...
But obviously James McAvoy, but...
Jim Broadbent. He's the fucking he's the dude from the house that they live in.
Oh, that's him.
He should
Ding,
so it's
that is
Broadband.
correct.
Nice.
One of the
good-
examples
good
of
call.
multiple correct answers. Good job.
Nice.
Nice, Jim Broadbent.
All right,
Right.
two
We've been
categories.
avoiding the Prince of Egypt.
Dude, I haven't seen. I need to rewatch it.
I haven't
really,
watched
man.
it in so fucking long.
Would you guys like a
dude.
hint?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
These are
I'm
both
so-
household names. It's not going to be a Jim Broadbent. You know these actors.
Is Val Kilmer in either of these?
Well, let's go through let's go.
It is not
through
Val Kilmer.
X-Men. Let's go through X-Men: Days of Future Past and think of people that could have been
Okay.
in a movie in
Patrick
1990.
it could be a Patrick Stewart or an Ian McKellen.
Yeah, I feel like those are the two guys we're looking at.
Halle Berry.
Hugh
James-
Jackman wasn't
Hugh
around. Was
Hugh Jackman could be. No.
Halle Berry kind of sounds right.
I want to go Halle Berry, low key.
For which category? X-Men Days
For-
of Future Past. And
Prince
Yeah.
of Egypt. Yeah.
she is not in X-Men Days of Future Past.
Is it Sir Patrick Stewart?
It is Sir Patrick Stewart.
Nice.
Alright, word.
Nice.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Now, Endgame is gonna be hard because that cast is fucking ginormous.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
This is a bit of a... yeah.
Okay. Think Endgame.
I will
of the
say
people-
not a lead in
sorry.
Endgame. Yeah.
Okay.
Not a lead. Okay. I'm trying to think of
If you guys would like another hint, I can tell you the gender of the actor.
Sure. I don't know. It's up to Eric. What do
Yeah.
you want that? You
Yeah.
want the gender?
It's a woman.
okay. It's a woman. Obviously not
I don't think
ScarJo.
Scarlett Johansson's in there.
Nah. Not ScarJo.
ScarJo's not in
Tilda-
Endgame, I don't think.
Yeah, she is.
Most definitely is an Endgame.
She dies
She's
in
in,
Endgame.
she dies in Infinity War.
She dies in Endgame, brother.
She does.
She gets
Yeah.
cooked in Endgame.
Yeah, she dies in Endgame.
Oh.
She's right. They're right. That's when they go back to go get the stones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm trying to think
Okay.
of like
Women. Oh, is it Karen
Gwyneth-
Gilliam?
nah. I feel like she's too young. I mean, she's young.
She could have been young.
No
could've
on
been a
both
kid.
counts. No on both counts.
Not Gwyneth Paltrow either. I'm trying to think
No,
of
not
people-
Gwyneth.
women who would be like older that are in these movies.
Brie Larson?
No.
I think too young. 98 is like
True.
let's think. We're gonna get this shit.
I need to rewatch. If I knew the Prince of Egypt cast better off the top of my head, this would be much simpler.
I like where your head's at, Eric.
Yeah.
Older.
Who are like older women in these
That
movies?
woman who plays Thor's mom, whose name escapes me.
It is not that woman who plays Thor's mom.
Oh, that was a good kind of.
I'm trying to think
I
of
believe
people's
she's
names.
dead also.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, not like
Yeah.
in real life, but I think by that point, I do believe she dies. Remember Loki kills her?
Yeah, no, but she comes back and
Yeah, they do a little, like-
she's like
Oh,
in
that's
the
right. They
Endgame
do go
again.
back to the past. You're right.
Um,
All these dead characters.
dead characters. characters. Dead characters.
Don't go down that. This character is alive in the movie. Ski.
Okay.
It's
Fuck
not
me.
No, it's not her.
Is it Marissa Tomei? No,
That's
It
she
is
was
not.
exactly who I was thinking of. That's exactly
It
who
is
I was
not
thinking.
Yeah.
Marisa Tomei.
Damn, bro. I hate to have to throw in the towel, but I'm starting to run out of ideas here.
Dude,
I'll
who
give
are
you one
women
last
in-
super humongous hint. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This woman also has played another superhero.
Oh, fuck me. That didn't help at all.
What? What? Not Halle Berry. Not
You're close with Halle Berry.
I don't think Jessica. For some reason, Jessica Alba was in my head, but I don't think she's an Endgame.
No.
Dude, what other?
Dude, I
superhero?
cannot think of anybody right now.
Do you guys throw in the towel?
I might have to.
You guys might be mad at yourselves. It is Michelle Pfeiffer.
Son of a bitch. She is an
Michelle
Endgame.
Pfeiffer. Fuck, she is an Endgame.
I couldn't remember she was
Older,
in-
played Catwoman
Yeah.
and the Wasp.
She
I
did
didn't think
play
of the Wasp
Catwoman.
characters. Fuck me in the butt.
okay, I
I,
mean,
thought
again-
of Lily. What was her name? What's her name?
Lily, Evangeline,
Evangeline Lilly, yeah.
I thought of her. I completely forgot. Old Wasp was in there.
Old Wasp.
Old
Is
Wasp.
there another one?
No,
There
that's
is
good.
another one.
Oh, there is. Let's go.
All right, let's go. We get to try again. All right, Eric.
Okay.
Let's get this. Jesus, like another movie that I just wish I had watched more recently is like Hunt for Red
brother
October.
Christ.
Oh, that slot might be the tough one. So we got The Hunt for Red October 1990, Marriage Story 2019, the Oscar-winning category, and then going the other way we have Jurassic Park 3 2001, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker 2019, and The Avengers 2012.
So
Okay. I got one off the rip. I mean,
go for it.
The Hunt for Red October and Rise of Skywalker that's Harrison Ford, right?
It is not Harrison Ford.
Am I tweaking?
You're thinking of a different movie, I think.
Oh, I am thinking of a different movie.
I'm trying to think of an Oscar winner actor. Did William H. Macy for Oscar winning and Jurassic Park 3? Did he win an Oscar?
He has not won an Oscar.
Okay, so it's got to be. Is it Sam Neill or who's it? Who's the woman who plays the mom? Damn. Okay, Eric. I gotta.
we can bang out. We
do an
can
easy
bang
one.
out. Yeah, I mean, Adam Driver from Marriage Story and Skywalker.
Yeah,
Ding, that is correct.
I mean that one's a good gimme.
There's another. I mean, we can bang out Marriage Story pretty quickly.
Avengers, Scarlett Johansson. Let's just do that one.
Ding, correct.
And then is Marriage Story and Jurassic Park 3 Laura Dern.
That is correct.
Bang.
Oh, Lord Dern
Alright.
is in Jurassic Park 3. So it's not William H. Macy. Is it, who else is in Jurassic Park 3? Is it Sam Neill? Is it, what's it, Tia Leone? T. Leone? I want to say T. Leone. Is that the Oscar winner? Micah?
That is incorrect.
Oh, damn it. Okay, who else is in Jurassic Park? I haven't guessed Sam Neill, Eric. You can try that one.
Is he in? I'm trying to think
Jurassic
of
Park
what
3.
else. Yeah, I don't know if he's won an Oscar. Is Sam Neill in The Hunt for Red October?
He is.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Correct.
Okay.
That's good.
And he has not won an Oscar.
Okay.
Do you know who the Oscar winner is probably, and I'm thinking about it now? You know the kid who plays Billy in Jurassic Park 3, the kid who steals the dynamite? He is a famous actor, and I cannot think of his fucking name. It's definitely that kid. But anyway, let's just move on. Alan.
I mean, unfortunately, we could do the same thing for Avengers that we did for Endgame for Oscar-winning actress, and just do Downey again.
Correct. That is correct.
Which
and
one?
the only correct answer.
Oh,
Nice.
really? Okay, interesting.
Until Chris eventually wins his. Inshallah.
Dude. Hunt for Red October and the Avengers. I am thinking of a different movie.
I can't think.
Wait.
It's not Sam Neill. So we already said Sam Neill. Sean Connery's in Hunt for. I'm trying to think of people who are in Red October.
Brian, you can repeat like this because it's not 1-to-1. Remember how Jim Broadbent was in there twice
True.
last time?
Okay, because Laura Dern's not in. I should think Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker.
I'm trying to think who's an Oscar winner.
Well, Adam Driver could just go both for these ones.
No, I don't.
Adam Driver does
Oscar.
not have
He
an
doesn't
Oscar.
have an
He
Oscar.
doesn't. Okay, so
He does
Adam
not.
Driver. Daisy Ridley doesn't. Does Oscar
It's
Isaac?
it's
Oscar
no.
Isaac does not.
Billy D. Williams?
No, he does not.
Not Carrie Fisher doesn't.
Was James Earl Jones in Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah, he's a voice actor.
Oh, he's in Red October, isn't he?
He is.
Nice.
Ding.
Nice. Good call.
Ding, ding, ding.
Nice.
I haven't seen that movie since I was like a
shout there.
child.
If you'd like some help, the Oscar winner in Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker is also voice acting.
Oh my God! It's definitely in the voice flashback, when Daisy Ridley's fucking tweaking out. Who are the people that talk? to her?
Liam Neeson, Liam Neeson.
No, not an Oscar winner.
It's not
Ewan?
Ewan McGregor. It's not.
Nope.
Alec Guinness.
Nope.
Hayden Christensen. Mark Hamill. Carrie Fisher.
No, not Carrie
It's not
Fisher.
Sam Jackson.
It is not Sam Jackson.
What the fucking Jedi are there?
Remember, they're voice acting.
Yeah.
Frank Oz.
No. Not for acting, anyway.
Yeah. What else? Avengers: Hunt for Red October. Trying to think, man.
Think about the age of the other guys in that movie.
Yeah, 1990. I mean, like, the only guy's old enough. Be like Sam. Dude, this Rise of Skywalker Avengers or Oscar one is really pissing me off.
You're gonna be so mad at yourself, Eric.
I know, because I don't think it's the guy. Who's the guy that plays C-3PO? It's like Anthony something.
Anthony Davis. Anthony
Daniels.
Anthony Davis in the C-3PO, just scrunched up.
Dude, yeah, this shit's pissing me off.
All right, would you like a hint for the Oscar categories?
Yes, please. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think I might have a guess for Red October, but I don't know.
Both winners are women.
The other women in Jurassic Park 3, Laura Dern,
Ding!
is
I'll just
also
give
in
it to you.
fucking...
Oh, it's Laura.
Jesus, dumbass Brian. Come on, it's Laura Dern.
You just kept saying Laura. Does she won it for Marriage Story?
Yeah, that's right, Laura Dern.
I didn't know she won for a while. I forgot she won that.
Yeah.
Dude, all right. A woman.
Oh, wait.
All right, here we go, Brian.
Oh, wait, no. Is Stellan Skarsgård in the first Avengers?
Ding!
Nice.
Yes, let's go.
Nice.
Dude, I was like trying to think, I'm like, I think there's a
shit.
Skarsgård
Oh,
in
David's
Red
back.
October.
Dude, I'm gonna get this Star Wars one.
I don't know
This is
the
last
Star
thing
Wars
I
one, that's
fucking
on
do.
you.
It's a woman. It's not. No, it's not her. The woman that Oscar Isaac gets in, but it's voice acting.
It's a woman?
I'll give you another hint.
Natalie
Laura Dern.
Portman?
No. Laura Dern and her won in the same category.
Laura Dern again.
Supporting.
Yes.
Supporting.
Supporting actress, voice acting, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Voice acting. Lupita Nyong'o.
That is correct.
Yes.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh my god, it was Lupita. I forgot.
forgot.
She's the
She
orange-
plays
the orange-
orange lady. Maj. She plays
Eric,
Maj.
we got it though. Come
Maj,
on.
You got it.
gotta. Wow,
Good
that's
job,
huge.
guys. The
I
Stellan
completely
Skarsgård
forgot.
pool was huge.
Why did they make Lupita
Dude,
a small
I was like-
orange person?
No. Micah, I could have like a vague picture, just different people Red October, and then I was like just thinking in my head like, all right, him in Avengers movies, and I'm like, no, he's only in Thor, and then I'm like, wait. he is.
Yeah.
I forgot he's in the Avengers
Yeah,
movie.
Yeah, he gets like possessed real quick and then
Yeah,
dies.
now I remember.
that was good.
Damn,
that was
good
good.
shit,
We
Mike.
hadn't
That was
done like a grid game yet. That was really
I
good.
know, that was fun.
I've seen
We'll have
those
to do a game
before.
next week after we watch Akira. Ah! Leave me alone. All right. Well,
All right.
that was fun, guys.
Catch you fellas next week.
Yep.
All right,
Another
signing
good
off.
episode. Appreciate everyone listening. See you next
Peace.
week.
Douche.
Peace. Ugh.
All right. Do we hit end record?
Oh, wait. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
cool.
I tried to leave. I